We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family. It's time.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Candace Denise, and I'm back again with another video. I hope that everyone's doing good, safe, sanitized, living, loving on the people that are loving on you, pouring into the people that are pouring into you. As you can tell from the title, this is a makeup routine, an updated makeup routine to include the products that I'm currently using. So let's jump right on into it. As you can see, I started with my Airspun translucent setting powder because I have really, really oily skin. So it's important that I make sure that I set my face so that I don't have to worry about any oil popping out. So then we're going to go ahead and use my Urban Decay Oil Control Setting Spray. Set my face with that. And then once that dries, I go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So those are my holy grails. Those keep me dry and matte all day long. So now we're going in with, we were going in with my Anastasia brow wiz, but then I was like, okay, I need a clean set of brows. So then I pulled out my handy dandy tweezers that I got from Sephora, and I'm tweezing my brows to make sure I have a clean set. I know a lot of makeup artists, they require, a clean set of done brows, because it's easier to do your brows, to fill them in if you have a clean slate. So keep that in mind. Remember that, y'all. Okay, so now we back to it. Got the Anastasia brow wiz in dark brown. And how I do my brows are, I start with a line under, then I start with the line on top, and then I go back and fill it in. Wink, 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 of course. But yeah, so I go and fill in with light strokes. I don't draw it on, and I'm not, heavy-handed or anything like that. But I got to make sure I fill it in. Then I use my spoolie at the other end to brush out the edges, because I feel like your natural brow doesn't start with a very harsh line. So that means you need to make sure that the line isn't harsh even when you fill in your brows. And then, your brows are going to be sisters. Most times I like my brows to be twins, but, I got to make it work. They're not going to be perfect. Oh, and I didn't give the disclaimer that I'm not a makeup artist. I don't do anyone else's makeup. I do my own. I do it the way I like. And I encourage you to do the same. Whatever it is, do you, for you, be you, whatever makes you happy. So I'm going in and filling in the other brow. Then I use my spoolie to brush out the other side. And then I have to use my mirror to compare the brows. See what they're looking like. See what they're working with. See what I need to fix. You can always correct your mistakes when you go to the next step, which is to use concealer. That's the NARS concealer, and I have that in the color caramel. Caramel dripping in my bed. Girl, you know what's going through my head. I'm thinking about getting with you tonight. Loving on you, but life. Song probably don't even go like that. Every time I say the word caramel, I think about that. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram. So yeah, like I said, you can always correct whatever mistake you make with the brow wiz when you're filling them in. You can always correct it with a concealer. So I always line my brows with the concealer, and then I'll go in and blend it out so that I don't have a harsh line with the concealer either. Sometimes I notice that's a step a lot of people may miss. All right, and now it's time to blend that concealer out. Even if I wasn't doing makeup, I would still apply my concealer the same way and make sure to blend it out so that it's a flawless finish. Flawless finish. So make sure to blend, y'all. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. I'm in like a sing-songy type mood, so y'all gonna have to excuse me. This is my new addiction, y'all. The Fenty Matte Pro Filter Powder Foundation. Now, I have never been a powder girl, but this powder foundation in the shade 410 hits. It keeps my skin matte. I don't have any oil peeping out. And it's everything. Like, I really love this foundation. Can you tell I really love this foundation? Something's going on with my brows that kind of threw me off, but let's go ahead and apply the foundation. Now, anytime you initially apply your foundation, the color is not gonna match. And if it matches when you immediately apply it, then 9 times out of 10, later on in the day, it's not gonna be the right color because the makeup has to oxidize. It warms up to your skin. So that's why it appears as if it's like a orangey type color. But if you can tell, it matches my neckline. So I always recommend, even when you're trying out different foundations, to make sure that you actually apply the foundation to maybe like your cheek, wait a couple of hours and then look at it, or even a few minutes. Wait that amount of time and then go back and look and see what it's doing. Like, is it oxidizing? Does it match? Give it some time, and if it doesn't work, then, you know, you got to switch it up, get a different color. So I'm going in and applying this with my foundation brush all over my face, and I'm going to make sure I drag it across the line at the top of my brow so that there's no harsh line with the concealer. And I'm just going all over my face. I have dark spots on my cheeks, so I may put a little extra on my cheeks. Now we're with the concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have that in Tan Sand. I put that under my eyes. I let it dry a little bit because with the powder foundation, you don't want to let it dry because it's going to be hard to blend. So I let it dry for a few seconds, and then I go in and start blending. I tap and drag. I don't drag it. I just tap. Just tap, 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 tap it in. And then on the outer part, that's when I'll kind of drag it and blend it in more. But on the inner parts of the concealer, because I want it to set, I just tap, 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 and blend it in. All right, and now we're about to set that concealer with my Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder in the color Honey. Honey, yeah, all right, anywho. So I apply that to where I put my concealer and I tap it in, and I'll do that on both sides. I don't know why I had to tap my face. I wish I could see me tapping my face, or tapping my glasses if you can hear it. So I apply it wherever I put the concealer, and then I'll let it sit for a few minutes, and then I'll come back, and then I'll actually start dusting it off. So I dust out the sides. So the outer corners, I'll always dust it out. And then when I go to blend in the inner part, I'll tap it. Tap it in. Tap it in. So that way I don't lose any coverage when I blend in my setting powder. Blending is key because you do want to prevent flashback. So you definitely got to make sure that you're blending properly. And then even if you're not sure, you can always turn your lights out, take a picture with the flash on to make sure that you are good to go. Now, my new obsession, we're going to use that NYX Born to Glow highlighter. And this is how I apply my highlight. The way that you apply your highlight may be different, but this is the way I like to apply mine. I want to give Avatar. I want that highlight to be popping. I'm going to blend it, of course, but I like to go in with the highlighter and draw like a little mini L shape on my cheeks to highlight my bones and kind of give my face a facelift in addition to my setting powder. And once you've got it applied to your liking, you want to make sure to go in and blend. The point for me is to make sure that I avoid harsh lines because I want my makeup to blend. I want my face to blend perfectly. I don't know what I was looking at, but it definitely caught my attention. So blend, blend, blend. So now we're going to go in with the NYX Lingerie Push Up. We're going to line my lips with that. Normally, I'll use a darker pencil, but that's the one I had at that moment. So that's the one we're going to go with. Judge not lest you be judged. Then we're going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss. And that is in the shade Creme Brûlée. Wait, Creme Brûlée. Creme Brûlée. Anyway, you get the point. So then we're going to use my Urban Decay Oil Control Setting Spray again. And then we're going to go in with the GOAT, that Ben Nye Final Seal, honey. It smells like menthol and it's kind of sticky. But when I tell you that face ain't going to move, best part is lashes, y'all. And I got the lash glue liner. That's the easiest way for me to apply lashes. I struggle with putting on lashes. And as you can see, I have 5 eyelash extensions on that eye. And then on the other eye, I probably got 2. But there's no time for a fill-in at this point. And I'm trying to give my own individual lashes a break. So eyelashes it is. The strips it is. So we're going to go in and try to apply. You're going to look down, use your mirror. And then, you know, of course, apply and take it off as many times as you need to until you get it right. I have this weird thing with my eyes. So I feel like I have to have my lashes attached a certain way in order for my eyes to look right. So I'm going to eventually take that one off because I'm going to have to try it again because it ain't going to work. There you go. Bam. Pull her off. And let's try it again. And do it as many times as you need to until you get it right. Like, lashes is something that is an art. Lashes is a refined skill. And I'm trying to get my skill together, honey, because, you know, I be struggling. But I think I'm actually getting it. It didn't take as long this time, so I'm proud of myself with that. But let's get these lashes on. Voila, magic. Voila, magic. Ayy. And this is the final look, y'all. What do you think? Are you feeling it? It's giving me a natural but not natural makeup look. So y'all, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like this video. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and have those notifications turned on so that when I post a video, you will know and you won't miss it. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. And if no one else has told you that Candace Denise does love you, just know I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye. Bye.